Good afternoon, Japan. Good afternoon, rest of the world. My name is Kaz. I'm a Japanese entrepreneur who recently moved to Singapore at the end of 2021. The Japanese yen is now about 130 yen against $1, and since the Japanese government has not done any kind of strategy against the depreciation of the Japanese yen, so that it might possibly go reach to 140 and then possibly 150 yen. So today I'm going to talk about how important we're going to build your own asset outside of the Japanese yen. So if you want to know anything about it, let's get started. So right now it's a golden week, and then I see the news that people are traveling a lot, 5 times more than last year to go to the Hawaii, which is great. I'm happy that travel industry started going back to normal. However, I saw the interview that a lot of travelers are now facing a lot of more travel expense has been rise because yen has been depreciated so much in the last 2-3 months. So when you travel to overseas, if you only have the Japanese yen, wherever you go, you feel like you have to pay a little bit more than I used to because Japanese yen's value has been depreciated. So people like me who like traveling to overseas quite a lot, if you are holding only the Japanese yen, your cost actually is going up. But some people might say, oh no, I'm not going to travel to overseas, so it doesn't matter if I have the asset outside the Japanese yen or not. That's not true anymore because Japan's heavily rely on imports. So that everything we buy in the normal life, such as gasoline or the flowers, and any kind of products, most likely imported from overseas. And these importers actually need to make a payment by world reserve currency US dollars. So that these prices are going to go up. So that I know it's not going to be directly related, but even though if you only have yen and you buy only the Japanese product, you're starting to pay a little bit higher because all the imported goods has been paid by US dollars. So the importers, cost of the imports has been rise quite a bit. So it will be reflect onto the final consumer price in Japan. So just because you don't go to the overseas, it doesn't mean that you're okay. Basically, Japan is heavily rely on the imports. So it's always nice to have US dollars or other currency outside of Japanese yen as your portfolio. Right now, since I moved to Singapore, I don't have much Japanese yen anymore. I have a lot of Singaporean dollars and US dollars and also a lot of cryptocurrency. So I'm not saying that you should only invest on the US dollars or other currency, but also the cryptocurrencies now is an option as well. So I have a lot of Singaporean dollars and also the Bitcoin and that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to hold a lot more asset outside of Japanese yen for now. But I think this tendency is gonna last quite some time, so that yen rate is gonna be depreciate against US dollars for some time, I think. So that it's always nice to diversify your portfolio. So if you only have the Japanese yen in your bank account, your asset is keep depreciating. If the people from the United States are looking at your asset has been depreciated. Oh, I have a 1,000,000 yen in my bank account. But for people who's in the United States, they look at it as a US dollar value. Your 1,000,000 yen looks like 800,000 yen or something like that. It's just kind of funny to see how people look at your asset, but if you only have the saving in Japanese yen, people look at it like this. Oh, but if you convert it to the US dollars, the yen has been depreciated, so you don't have a 1,000,000 yen, you only have a 800,000 yen kind of thing. So ever since I moved to Singapore and I started to deal with a lot of world currency, I started to more think about that kind of conversion rate kind of thing more than before when I was back in Japan. So I really think that having the strong currency, which in the currency world is the USD or Euro, that might be very, very important. Anyway, that's it for today's video. But if you look at the long run, you should start to diversify your portfolio and start to invest to any kind of investment option outside Japanese yen. I think that's very, very important, even though you continue to stay in Japan, because like I said, the world closely connected right now, and then Japanese companies keep buying, importing the goods from overseas. So if the yens keep depreciating against the US dollars, these importers have to pay a lot more money compared to before. And then they need to raise the price to your final consumer price in Japan. Anyway, that's it kind of today's topic. So I know you feel like, oh, so what should I do kind of thing. But you should start to invest to the US stock market or cryptocurrency and that kind of stuff, and start generating the asset outside of Japanese yen, which is very, very important. Anyway, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, please thumbs up, and I hope you subscribe my channel and click the notification bell so that you get notified when I upload new video. And please follow my Twitter because I'm talking about the life in Singapore. And again, thank you so much for supporting my channel, and I hope I see you guys tomorrow. Bye.